Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Tech Gamers World. In this video, we're going to find out if you can take your Nintendo Switch 2 OEM Joy-Con grip and replace it with a budget-friendly third-party option. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Let's do this. Okay, everyone, welcome back. Before we get started here, a huge thank you to Jemdo for sending me their Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Con grip. I am super excited to check it out. All opinions expressed in this video are, of course, my own. And if you could do me a favor, if you could click that like button and subscribe, follow me here at Tech Gamers World, that would be totally awesome. I'm always having new and exciting content from the world of video games and technology dropping all the time, and I would love for you to be part of my adventures. So with that said, let's get to it. So like I said in the introduction to this video, we're going to be checking out here whether or not the Jemdo Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Con holder is a suitable replacement for the Nintendo Switch 2 OEM Joy-Con holder. So we all know what this is. We don't really need to go into crazy details here. This is the Nintendo Switch 2 OEM Joy-Con holder. And if we pull off one of these here, we can simply see how the Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Cons attach. They are magnetic. They use neodymium magnets to hold on to a nice tight grip. As you can see there, they're not coming off till you pull and release. So these retail for about $40 as of the making of this video. And like I said, third-party developers have come up with their own products for the Nintendo Switch 2. Jemdo's here looks really good, and it comes in a multiple of colors, which is awesome. So let's check this one out here. Let's go ahead and pop it open here. So here we can see the packaging. It has the Joy-Con grip and a charging cable. So let's take that out here. Go ahead and take this out. Put these off to the side. Now, first thoughts here. Definitely very nice looking. It looks like good quality. It's all molded plastic, which is good. And it features the same type of magnets inside the casing here to lock the Joy-Con in place. On the back here, we can see some information about the product, including the manufacturer and specifications, the input voltage, the outputs, the model, and the name, and of course, the branding. I like the look of this a lot. Now, this comes in multiple colors. You can get white, black, blue, and so on of this product. I like the white, personally, is my favorite for the Nintendo Switch 2, my line of accessories for it. I think eventually Nintendo will release other colors for the Joy-Cons. Right now, there's currently only the standard black, blue, and black orange. But that's okay. I mean, it all does the same thing. I just personally like the white. I think it gives a nice aesthetic and matches some of my other devices like my Sony PlayStation. But besides that, let's check this out. So what I like about this, just by looking at it, is this right here. This has a charging port on it, which is awesome because we all know that the OEM Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Con grip does not support charging. There is no charging port, on it whatsoever. That feature alone makes this one from Jemdo, my opinion, superior than the Nintendo Switch 2 OEM hardware. Because now I can charge my Joy-Cons right through this at once versus having to stop and put the Joy-Cons back on the Nintendo Switch to charge. Now, of course, we don't have to go into the details of how you charge something like this. You basically connect this to a charging adapter or plug it into your Nintendo Switch 2 dock. Plug this end into the Jemdo grip, and you're good to charge. So we're going to mainly focus here on how well the Joy-Cons connect and stay connected. So we're going to check that out here. So let's start with the left one. Nice, goes right in. Let's go ahead here and get the right one. Connects right up. Beautiful. Now, what am I looking for? How well they are connected, how tight they are. Do they flex? A little bit. They do have a little bit of flex to them because there is no backing on this one compared to the Nintendo Switch 2, which has the grips here, which also gives a little bit more support for the backing. But that's okay because when you're going to be holding it, you're honestly going to be holding it like this anyway. So there'll be a little bit of flex, of course, and that's okay. I'm all right with that. Just checking here. Can I pull these off? I can. Okay. So I can pull it off without using the actual disconnect there. The disconnect does work and pops it out. So let's try that again here. I'm able to pretty easily pull them right off. Let's try that on the OEM one. I'm going to try and do it without. So I can do it there too. Okay, so pretty much the same. The magnet strength feels about the same. I was able to pull it straight off without having to use the release. But of course, you're going to want to use the release anytime you disconnect your Joy-Cons from any grip. And you can see how that works there. It's just basically a little piece of plastic that pushes out to release. Very lightweight. And again, I love the fact that I can charge the Joy-Cons through here. That is awesome. I like this a lot. I like how the lights show up through, so you, of course, you know which player this is, 1, 2, 3, or 4, 1, 2, 3, or 4. And if we get this on here, we should see that they're going to show up as player 1 and player 1 there, as you can see. Of course, because this is the only Joy-Cons I have for this particular Nintendo Switch 2. This is really nice. It's very lightweight, small form factor. I love how, and I have big hands, that I can put my fingers in between here and hold on. And when you bend like this, it doesn't move. So, because naturally when you're playing your games, you're going to go like this sometimes, which is normal. I really have nothing, you know, negative to say about this product at all. I definitely see this as being a suitable third-party replacement for the Nintendo Switch 2 OEM Joy-Con grips. As of, the making of this video, these retail for about 40 bucks on the Nintendo Switch 2 website, 20 bucks. So if you can be okay with not having the same kind of grips on the back, this is definitely a suitable option for your Nintendo Switch 2. And again, like I said, the main driving feature for me that would absolutely make me buy this, the charging port, is totally awesome. So a huge thank you to Jemdo for sending this to me. I will go ahead and put a link in the video description here for this product so you can check it out and get one for yourself and let me know what you think. And as always, if anybody has any questions or comments, drop them down below. And if you could do me a favor, as always, click that like button, subscribe, follow me here at Tech Gamers World. That would be totally awesome. Always having new and exciting content in the world of video games and technology dropping all the time. Thanks a lot, everybody, and I will see you around. Keep on gaming.